Hej, hej moi drodzy, witam was bardzo serdecznie, z tej strony oczywiście znowu opera. Przed wami Greedfall. A ja poszukuję właśnie Alby. Ja też nie mam żadnej przyjemności w siedzeniu w tej jaskini, bo mi się ona źle kojarzy. Ale może uda nam się jakoś odratować dziwnym trafem, chociaż szczerze mówiąc wątpię. Chociaż...
Maybe these are Albert's things.
Zaraz się dowiem, że ona jest jeszcze gdzieś indziej. I co, coś mi to miało mówić? Chyba niekoniecznie. O, jest.
No, you will not get me. I will not go back to the convent.
Czy cię muta pogięło?
Stop! You have won. Finish me. I still prefer to die than to return to my father.
Wait, something's wrong. She sincerely believes that we're chasing her on behalf of her father.
We do not intend to kill you, let alone take you back to your father.
So then why are you here?
We know you betrayed the Naughts who took you in. You stole documents from your captain to sell them to the highest bidder, and we're here to pick them up.
What? I never did such a thing. The Naughts are the family I chose. I would never betray them.
There's no point in denying it. We found the dead drop that you used. We confirmed that you were negotiating to sell secrets. And Captain Reuben, who already suspected you, reported the theft of his book just as you were leaving town.
If you were innocent, you wouldn't have fled your crew.
But all of this is false. I don't even know what a dead drop is. And if I fled, it was to escape you.
Escape us? If you were not the spy, that makes no sense. You better tell us what happened.
Some time ago, Captain Reuben told me that he had been informed that my father had gone to Teerfredy. It worried me. I knew my father would do anything to bring me back. Then, in New Serene, my colleagues told me that the legate was looking for me. I was scared. I told the captain, who told me that I would find a ship in San Mateus to leave the island. But there were none. I saw my father at the tavern with one of his inquisitors, and I realized that my only chance was to flee deeper inland. A native helped me find this cave, and there you have it.
I can't believe it.
And yet, the captain used us and this young woman with manipulative skills worthy of a cardinal.
Probably to hide the fact that he himself is the spy. We've been duped. We must return to New Serene as soon as possible and warn the Admiral before it's too late.
And what will become of me?
You will come with us. We will protect you. We'll need your testimony.
Wiecznie jakieś coś. Umiejętności, talent. Masowy burza. Chcę masowy zamęt zobaczyć, jak wygląda jeszcze przed zakończeniem całej gry. No tutaj są resety umiejętności. Chociaż chcę resetować, jak w zasadzie nie mam... Tutaj to nie mam co resetować. Mógłbym pójść po prostu bardziej w magię. Czyli to... Nie, w sumie to samo, co i tutaj. Co i tak bym wybrał. Dobra, następną rzecz, którą chciałbym mieć wśród swoich atrybutów... Intuicja, rzemiosło na pewno nie. To otwieranie zamków mnie zastanawia. No dobra, kiedy mam w to iść, jak nie teraz? Domyślnie przydałoby mi się, żebym to awansował aż do drugiego poziomu. Bo wtedy zakładając cokolwiek, co mogłoby mi dać wsparcie, miałbym trzeci poziom tego. A już trzeci pozwoliłby mi otworzyć wszystko. Ale się to nie uda, nie ma takiej opcji, chociażby nie wiem co podejrzewam. Jestem raczej bliżej zakończenia tej gry niż dalej. Ale zobaczymy, no wiadomo, może jeszcze 30 poziomów nabiję. Dobra, udajmy się do obozu i stamtąd wyruszymy na mapę. This is quite a good idea. Te indyki są śmieszne. A, no właśnie. Przy okazji w skrzyni obozowej tam powinno coś na mnie już czekać. Jakieś dodatkowe nagrody. Kurta kapitana. No dobra, przynajmniej mamy jakąś... peleryna marynarza. Zbroję nautów. Chociaż tyle. Podróż. Okej. Dobra, zwiążmy te poboczne zadania. To będzie dla nas w sam raz. I zajmiemy się głównym wątkiem w końcu. Kiedyś. Bo jeszcze tych pobocznych zadań to my mamy... O, tyle.
Desarde.
Our investigation is well underway, but the culprit is not who we thought.
What do you mean?
We found Alba, but she was innocent. In fact, her captain used us and her father to scare her. It's because of us that she fled. She never stole documents or tried to sell your secrets.
So, are you saying that the culprit is Reuben?
If this were not the case, why make up this story against Alba and use us like that?
I can't believe it. And to think that I believed his lies. However, he is a captain. I cannot condemn him without solid proof. And we have to find out who he was selling his journal to. Ask his crew, but stay discreet. It should not arouse suspicions. Anything else?
I need to be going.
Dobra. To też mi nic nie mówi. Aż sobie sprawdzę, jak tam stoję z innymi frakcjami. Czysto z ciekawości. No choć wszyscy są przyjaźni i serdeczni do mnie, poza Sojuszem Mostu. Sojusz Mostu jest dla mnie jakby tak nie bardzo, ale myślę, że przy zadaniach z Afrą uda mi się to jakoś gdzieś tam wyprostować.
Good day. What can
We have a few questions.
I'm all yours, Captain.
What do you think about your new captain?
He is fair, decisive, and he certainly knows the sea. But he keeps his distance, as if he wasn't a member of our species. And since we got here, it's been worse. He seems... troubled. The slightest disagreement puts him over the edge. But never mind me. It's not my place to judge my captain. He's got responsibilities I can't fathom. Anything else?
I need to be...
Farewell.
Your Excellency,
The pleasure is shared.
Captain.
Good day, John.
What can I do?
What do you think of your new captain?
He knows how to make people obey him and runs a tight ship. What else is there to say? He's a captain. I'm only a cabin boy.
Does he get on well with Alba?
He was suspicious of her at first, but when he saw that she was trustworthy, he treated her like one of our own. But when she disappeared, he told us that she didn't have what it takes to be a Nod. He spoke of treason, that sort of thing. I imagine he regretted having trusted her at all. Anything else, Your Excellency?
Pomyślał ten gość o przykrywce. Ruben się dobrze zabezpieczył.
Hello, you need some.
What do you think about Captain?
I know what it's gonna sound like, but I liked it better when you were captain.
Thank you. Heartfelt. But tell me why.
He's a good captain, but he lacks team spirit, if you know what I mean.
He's aloof, doesn't get along with his crew.
You're still far from the mark. To him, we're nothing more than lackeys. The only one who gets a smile from time to time is the pretty Gretchen, one of the girls from the tavern. She scratches his itch. As soon as he can, he's off to the brothel. Must cost him a right fortune. He should be careful. A debt with a coin guard is like sailing near a storm.
If he's a loner, would make sense he needs some company from time to time. And as captain, he must have the means.
Yes, you are certainly right. Well, none of my business. Anything else?
I need to go.
Smooth sailing.
No dobra, czyli w takim wypadku do tawerny i do burdelu. Jakby chyba to jest jedno i to samo. Dobra, chyba mogę przejść nawet tędy. A, nie. To dopiero jak tu wylezę, to mogę sobie zejść na bok i tędy przejść od początku do końca. Grecian. Well, where is Grecian? Nie tutaj.
Hello, my darling. It's rare to see the upper crust in here. Do you and yours want to have a good time? I could call a few friends.
I'm sorry, but I'm not here for that.
Really? What would you like, then?
I was told that Captain Reuben liked you a lot, and that you spent a lot of time with him.
He's one of my regulars, it's true. He always asks for me. It's because I'm the sweetest.
Does he confide in you?
Sorry, my dear. But what's between my clients and me is nobody's business.
How about a change of scenery and a chance to work in a more luxurious environment?
Become a courtesan? But don't you need connections to get there?
I'm the legate of the congregation and the governor's cousin. So?
Oh, I'm not stupid enough to miss such a chance. What do you want to know?
Did he tell you about his plans?
Like everyone else, he likes building castles in the air. He told me that he would soon be someone very important and very rich. And that he would marry me. But they all say that.
Have you noticed him change lately?
Yes, he's become impatient and anxious. He's become suspicious too.
Did Reuben tell you about his relationship with his men and his superiors?
Oh, yes. He's always complaining about it. He was hoping for a promotion. He wanted to be appointed fleet commander. But they only changed his ship. And the crew is nowhere near his level, and his admiral despises him. He says everyone is unfair towards him and doesn't recognize his talents, and it has turned him bitter.
Thank you, Gretchen. I'm done.
Jeszcze śledź go po zmroku. Dobra, jest zmrok, więc to jeszcze pół biedy.
This man is a complete traitor. We should follow him after dark. We may be able to catch him in the act.
We may be able to catch him. Sobie jeszcze tak ładnie stanąć gdzieś.
We can see everything from here.
Szkoda, że nie mogę tutaj nigdzie przejść. Ciężko mi powiedzieć, żeby to było skradanie. Noszę na sobie połowę zbroi płytowej, ale dajmy sobie jednak. Jakiś margines. Nie widzicie mnie. Cześć, co robisz? A no, dobra, no, na razie. O, może ten dom byśmy tu kupili, wiesz co. Tak. Nie, no dobra, idziemy. A chodź, może tu zajdziemy do kupca. Dobry wieczór, panowie, dobry wieczór. się kurde szybko skradam, powiem wam. Uwaga. Kurde, no dokąd on idzie? No za całą wyspę przelezie.
Here he is, red-handed. The sellout. Shall we arrest him?
Ucznijmy mu łeb.
We should first find out what he puts in the box. Let him finish. The way is clear. Now, let's take a look at this box. The captain and his buyer should meet here at nightfall. This must be where the exchange will take place.
We should put the message in the box, so no one will know.
And we should warn the Admiral immediately. She'd want to know.
Let's go.
I teraz wróć do pani admirał. Spoko, płacą mi z kilometra. Taki jestem bohater. Bohater z licznikiem. Tachometr mam w dupie. Ja się z kongregacją później rozliczę. O, jak ja się rozliczę. Ale to będą grube miliony. Kupię sobie własny statek. O! Kapitana już mam. W drużynie. Naukowca tego. No. A księżniczka chciała podróżować.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
We know a little more. Reuben continues to use the dead drop and has made an appointment with his buyer.
He has quite the nerve to continue using that box even though he knows you know about it.
He must have thought that we would not come back. The meeting is tonight. This could be a good time to get the proof we need. What do you think?
That's an excellent idea. I will come with you. I want to see this traitor fall with my own eyes.
Okej. I teraz dylaj z powrotem. To by należy taka muzyka z Benny Hilla. Mało od tego biegania. Syćkie. Chyćki mnie bolu. No tak, czy jakby konia przywołał i... Zawsze to by było szybciej.
From this position, we'll be able to see the meeting discreetly.
Perfect. I can't wait to witness it. This traitor is going to find out exactly what it costs to make fun of us.
Men of the coin. Our greedy captain has gotten together with them.
Dobra, zaraz, bo ja jeszcze chciałbym sobie rzucić właśnie, znaczy przypisać burzę. Przydziel burzę do 6.
Wretched traitor. How dare he sell us to lawless mercenaries?
Ta poszła w długą. Adrenalina? Aha. No dobra, no przynajmniej mam z czego, na co wykorzystać adrenalinę. I bach mieczem przez plecy.
This traitor got what he deserved.
Is everything all right, Admiral?
It's nothing. Sorry to have charged like that. I got carried away. I couldn't bear to see this traitor sell his whole family for a few coins.
Do you want us to tend to your wound?
No, I'll go back to port and get back on my feet. Find the documents. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, the three of you.
Trójce.
In addition to a substantial sum, Reuben is also going to obtain a major post on the continent.
Disgusting that someone could accept a deal like that. And we're surprised that some officers are not respected.
He was ready to sell more than just his own knowledge. There are plans for machines and ships that he must have stolen from elsewhere. Everything is here. We'll give it to the Admiral tomorrow.
No tak, tomorrow. To wrócimy do Manfreda. Manfreda. Nie idźmy tą drogą. Oczywiście. Już? Poszaleli? Super. Cześć, masz Freda.
What can I do for you?
I was able to clarify the story about the ship, and we arrested the person in charge.
I've already been told all this. Lieutenant Alexander came before you did. He told me the whole thing, and he didn't fail to tell me everything we owe you. I have already sent a letter to the Admiral explaining what happened and offering reparations. I hope she will forgive us. Anyway, I thank you very much. Once again, you have worked wonders, Your Excellency.
We couldn't have done anything without Sergeant Frantz. He showed admirable courage. I imagine he's joined your forces.
That doesn't ring a bell. I don't think a sergeant by that name is stationed here.
Strange. It seemed to me that Quartermaster Herbert told him to come and find you.
Well, perhaps he changed his mind. With this business going on, he must be sorely lacking in men. Anyway, know that our investigation has finally paid off. Lieutenant Alexander arrested many criminals with information obtained from prisoners. You should go find
Captain Ulrich?
the highest-ranking captain in the garrison. He's an old man who is not often found in the field, but faced with such a scandal, he had to intervene personally.
Thank you, Manfred. I'll go find them.
Rozumiem, że to jest gdzieś tutaj na górze.
This arrest is good news. Let's find the...
Your Excellency. I was talking about your exploits to Captain Ulrich.
Your Excellency?
Captain, Lieutenant. Quartermaster Manfred informed me that you had made several arrests.
Indeed. Lieutenant Ermelind confessed, which enabled us to flush out most of the gang.
I can't quite believe that all the arrested men are involved in this case. I know many of them, and could have sworn they were honorable people.
I'm sorry, Captain. I understand. It's a shock. We were all sure that our comrades would never be involved in this kind of thing.
Will you continue the investigation?
Of course. We can't stop our research until we've completely dismantled this organization.
Lieutenant Alexander was asking me to transfer him to New Serene, to be a part of the investigation there.
To manage it, if you allow it, my captain. I was honored to participate in the interrogations of Lieutenant Ermelind, and to be able to arrest all these criminals. I would not want to leave things half-finished.
As I told you, Lieutenant, I can't approve the transfer of an officer from another garrison. I must refer to the commander.
In any case, we're most grateful for your help. But we can now bring this investigation to an end without you.
I see. What goes on in the Guard is the Guard's own business.
It's a bit like that, yes. We can't let the actions of a small group compromise the reputation of the whole Guard.
You forget, once again, that you have not yet obtained your transfer, Lieutenant. In the meantime, please be dismissed.
At your orders, Captain. Goodbye, Your Excellency.
This brazen lieutenant is bordering on insubordination.
I'm sorry you had to hear this call to order. This lieutenant is inclined to forget who he's speaking to.
It must be the enthusiasm of youth.
It's possible. In any case, and contrary to what he said, we will still need your help.
Why's that?
Lieutenant Alexander claims that Ermelin's confession allowed him to arrest all these men. But I attended one of these interrogations, and all she talked about was a secret camp. The one in which Torsten's recruits received their special instruction for the coup d'etat.
A place I remember all too well.
I'm sure, Kurt. And I'm sorry for that. If I understood correctly, this place was taken back and used by the criminal organization. But our lieutenant did not mention it, which surprised me, and led me to doubt his sincerity. Perhaps Alexander failed to report it to increase his prestige later.
But he could have another motive. So you would like us to go there?
Indeed. And I'd like to accompany you. I am no longer a field officer, but I still know how to hold my own. And I want to see this case with my own eyes. You know the place, so you will be my guide.
Very well, Captain. You can count on me.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will get going right away. Will you come with me?
Cia, jestem za.
Yes, I'm ready.
Dopóki nie muszę latać po jakichś tam dziwactwach, ogniskach i tych rzeczach, żeby tylko się gdzieś przenieść, tylko od razu idziemy, no to od razu idziemy. Jak dla mnie w grach, to mogliby ludzie mnie pytać, czy chciałbyś ze mną pójść na zakupy. Idziemy.
By the book. We'll go through the whole camp, neutralizing any threat.
Jestem za, tylko że jak ja tam wpadnę, to tam już nie będzie neutralizing any threat, bo tam już nie będzie any threat. To tylko w okolicy, a zasięg wydaje się być taki se.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
Watch out!
I pozamiatane.
Useless. They barricaded themselves inside.
Ja im się kurwa zaraz zabarykaduję. To oknem wlizę. Nara. Aha, nie, czyli to tamtych, co tam je... Czy jak to wygląda? Może na górze? A.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
No dawaj, dawaj. Dobra, wyczyszczony? Jeszcze nie.
It looks like poison.
It's a deadly combination. It can cause death.
Musimy za wszelką cenę pozbyć się najszybciej następujących osób zagrażających naszym działaniom. Kapitan Ulrich z New Serin, Desardet z New Serin, zarządca Manfred, zarządca Herbert. Na liście znajdował się również sierżant Franz, jednak został wykreślony.
This document talks about eliminating the witnesses to the case.
Manfred and us are definitely on that list.
Franca wykreślili, więc już pewnie pozamiatane.
So you are part of this disgusting plot.
Lay down your weapons, Lieutenant. Any resistance is futile. Your troops have been decimated.
I will not surrender, Your Excellency. Death is sweeter than the price of treason.
If you speak, we will be lenient.
You, maybe, but Egon, I doubt it. Farewell.
He's poisoned.
The plague. I'd have liked to have questioned that traitor. There are still traitors.
Po tym jak wielu naszych ludzi zostało aresztowanych lub zabitych, a porucznik odpowiedzialny za operację wolał odebrać sobie życie niż nas zdradzić, musieliśmy wstrzymać działania w New Serin. Zarządca Manfred wezwał kogoś z kongregacji, chyba legata. Udało im się zmusić chłopców do mówienia i w ten sposób odkryli nasz plan. Co powinniśmy teraz zrobić? Czekamy na dalsze rozkazy. To pamiętam. Madame Arzu z przykrością informuje, że nie będziemy w stanie zapewnić obiecanej dostawy tubylców. Niestety przejęty statek został odbity przez nautów, co uniemożliwia dostarczenie towaru. Zapewniamy, że zrobimy wszystko, co w naszej mocy, aby... Igonie, nasze działania w Hikmet zakończyły się przedwcześnie po interwencji pewnej wścibskiej osoby z kongregacji. Kapitan Ludwik został aresztowany, a gubernator Burhen kazał nam zakończyć akcję. Szczerze tego żałujemy, ale nic nie mogliśmy zrobić. Ludwik powinien był bardziej uważać.
These letters are signed by Egon. We must go to the office of the leader of these criminals.
We could study the handwriting to find out who's behind this pseudonym.
Oj, nie tu. Dobra, zostaje ich tylko wymucić. Chodź tu, ciule. Meh. Dobra. No i chyba wzór, nie? Czy jeszcze gdzieś jakaś osoba została? Przeszukaj ten. No dobra, no to już chyba przeszukałem wszystko. Może i nie.
Sergeant Franz. Oh, poor man. He paid dearly for the help he gave us.
He was beaten to death.
Quartermaster Herbert ordered him to accompany Lieutenant Alexander to answer Manfred's questions, but he never made it to New Serene.
I was sure that the lieutenant was not genuine. He must be involved. We did a good job, Your Excellency. Egon will never come back from a hit like this.
Certainly. But we know that there are still criminals amongst your troops, including their leader.
We know that Lieutenant Alexander is involved in all this. The sergeant's body and the fact that he didn't tell us about this camp are telltale signs. Perhaps he will be able to provide us with a lead. Otherwise, we still have these letters.
Remember that we are targets. Just like Manfred, we will have to stay alert.
You were right. Let's get back to New Serene as soon as possible. You'll hand over the evidence to Quartermaster Manfred and assure yourself of his safety. I will go and ask our insolent lieutenant for an explanation.
Dobra. Zaraz, tu jest wyjście. Na szczęście też jest znowu niedaleko. Historia z Igonem zawiązana na samym początku praktycznie gry, kiedy przybyliśmy do New Serene, w końcu zaczyna się jakoś prostować i rozwiązywać. Aha, ja się tutaj tylko pojawiłem, co? Ta. No okej, tu powinien być w kamieniach chyba obóz. A no właśnie, o tu. Dobra, pytanie, czy przy zmianie teraz... Fajna szabla. Czy może jej użyć... O! Co nautów? Nic specjalnego w sumie. 577 miałem swoje, ale Kurt. O, proszę bardzo. Aż miło. Wasko 340, no dobra. Desardet jak desardet. 315. Dobra, wszyscy są wyekwipowani. Okej. Wróć do pani admirał i pokaż znalezione dowody Manfredowi. Wrócę do pani admirał w takim wypadku. Dużo szybciej będzie. Dużo szybciej. Też powiedział.
Desardet.
How are your wounds?
I recovered fast. It was nothing. Did you find the documents he intended to sell?
Yes, here they are. But there was more than just his journal.
So he lusted after a prestigious position. And what a salary! I see that our secrets are still worth a fortune. Thank you for bringing me all this. As for you, Alba, I owe you an apology. I should have trusted you.
You have nothing to do with it. The captain did everything to make me appear guilty.
No. If we put the same trust in the volunteers as in the Seaborns, this would never have happened. We owe you a lot, Desardet. I will not forget it, nor will I forget the lesson. Be sure of it. You have my full gratitude. Anything else?
I need to be going.
No i super. To idziemy teraz do garnizonu, nie? Porozmawiać z Manfreda. Po co się on tam tłucze? Głupi jakiś?
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent.
Oh, it's you, old Minowi! Come and see.
Ups, też wlazłem nie tutaj. Dobra, przejdę sobie do koszar.
Your Excellency, I wasn't sure I'd see you alive again.
How did you know we were here? Did the captain tell you?
He was arrested while coming back here. Lieutenant Alexander said he was finally reported by his accomplices.
That lieutenant has some nerve. We know he's involved. We found the body of the sergeant who was to accompany him here. He got rid of him to punish him for helping us, or to stop him from revealing more. We also found this document saying that everyone who knows about the case should be eliminated. You're in danger, and they've already found a way to get rid of the captain.
Most of the men who are loyal to him are in jail. I can't do anything without help. I've been trying to get the commander. If anybody can restore order to...
Here, take this evidence and show it to her.
Alas, there's nothing in there that clearly indicates who Egon is.
The recent actions of Lieutenant Alexander suggest that he is the brains behind this operation. And we only have to compare his handwriting with these letters to be sure.
I'm going to join the commander, but you should intervene. I'm afraid he'll get rid of the captain.
Spokojnie, nie ma problemu. Jak ja tam wpadnę, to zaraz już wszyscy, już nikt nikogo nie będzie tam aresztował. Zaraz, bo ja tu jeszcze jestem pogubiony trochę.
Your Excellency! What a joy to see you again. We finally stopped Egon. The captain will be happy.
Naturally. And that is why you are surrounded by the men I apprehended. We visited your secret camp and found the body of poor Sergeant Franz, who in spite of his death, continues to betray you. You are a member of this organization, Lieutenant. And when we compare your handwriting to the letters we have seized, it wouldn't surprise me to discover that Egon is none other than you.
We prepared a discreet death for you, worthy of your uncle's court. A little poison, and our troublesome diplomat would have been out of the way. But since you leave us with no choice, finish them. It'll be a real pleasure.
Finally, our revenge has come.
Let's go!
Okej. I się skończyła historia.
Why did you have to stick your nose in our business?
If you had not been so careless, so eager to get rich and climb to the top, maybe we would never have discovered your operations. Surrender, Alexander. Unless you prefer Egon.
Let me go! I could make you rich.
I doubt that the commander would find that arrangement acceptable.
Wretches!
I've been waiting to put this pathetic scoundrel in a hole for a long time. May I?
Be my guest, Kurt.
Your Excellency, Lieutenant Alexander was court-martialed and will soon be executed.
You have my gratitude, Your Excellency. Without you, this assassin would have probably strangled me in prison.
Manfred gave me all the evidence you gathered and told me about the case. I'm just sorry he didn't tell me about it sooner.
My apologies, Commander. But you've been so busy since starting your new position. I never thought the case would be so big.
Be that as it may, the high-ranking culprits have been punished, and the foot soldiers will be sent back to the continent. A few months on the front should bring them back to reality. We owe you so much, Your Excellency. Without you, the Guard would probably be nothing more than a band of brigands. I am extremely grateful. I will not forget what you did for us.
Don't mention it, Commander.
No i pięknie. O, jeszcze reputacja nam się podniosła. Chociaż nie wiem, czy ona już bardziej może się tam akurat podnieść. Ale poszło nieźle. Poziom 3. No dobra, moi kochani. Widzimy się w następnym odcinku, gdzie spróbujemy rozwiązać kolejnych kilka spraw. No mam nadzieję, że coraz bliżej nam ku końcowi, bo chciałbym poznać rozwiązanie tej całej zagadki. Ja się z wami żegnam. Trzymajcie się ciepło i do zobaczenia wkrótce.